Good to go.
And we are live. What's up, everybody? AG here from AG's Collectibles, back with another TCI, the collector interview episode. This episode 29, featuring the bro Kit Kab00m, the other half from PopBrosTV. A while ago we had Funko Sama, the first half. Well, I don't know, second half, I don't know, but and
Yeah.
definitely a fun time, and glad we were able to get Kit Kab00m on here as well. So now we had both Pop Bros on here TV as well. Pop Bros TV, they definitely Sama and Kit definitely have a great channel, awesome content. Don't miss out on them. So go subscribe to their channel, description below, and make sure you go follow Kit Kab00m on Instagram as well, man. Description below on Instagram. So make sure you do all that good stuff and everything. You want to say something, Kaboom?
Yes. Thank you, AJ, for that intro. I appreciate the love. And it's not Funko Sama anymore. He just recently changed his name to PD Sama. So now it's PD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's getting.
I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate the time. I appreciate you taking the time out, when showing me some love. I really do, man. Time is precious, we don't get it back. So I appreciate you taking your time.
No, I hear you on that, bro. And yeah, like I said again, thank you for being on here and everything.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you. Oh, man.
All right, bro. So, became before you became such a huge collector, not just with pops or anything else you collect. Who were you before? Like, what kind of person were you before you became such a huge collector?
Oh, before a collector? Before I was a nerd, I was actually a basketball player. I mean, I still am, kind of. I try. I'm 32 years old, but I try and keep up with the youngins. It's tough, going against guys that are like 19, 20 years old, and I'm 32. So the legs aren't the
Yeah.
same anymore. So, I mean, that's pretty much who I was. I was into sports, baseball, basketball. Those were my sports. And then, me and Sama, we went to high school together and everything. So, as we got into our adulthood, he started collecting Funkos, and then he introduced me into it. I wasn't really for it. And then, I was just like, you know what? Let me check these out. Then I saw they started having like Dragon Ball Z and My Hero. And then they just recently came out with The Office. So I was like, oh, I'm game. Let's do this now. So, but yeah, I mean, I wasn't really into collecting much, really, to be honest with you. I mean, but Sama is the one that really convinced me into collecting a lot of stuff. Funkos mainly. Now he's shifting into the comic game, man. I'm just like, my dude. I'm not trying to go poor here now, So it's just like, but yeah, there's so many comic books, man. It's insane. And the same thing with Funkos. There's just so many, but that's why I try to stick with like a certain genre or like a certain show or something, and I just try and buy as much as I can from that particular genre, because if not, forget it. I'd be poor. I wouldn't know where to keep my Funkos,
True.
It's insane. And now my wife is just getting into it, because they just recently came out with the Trolls, the old school Trolls, though.
Oh, yeah.
Not, like not the new school with the Trolls movie and stuff, but the ones that were like troll dolls or something. And she's just like, oh my God, I love these. I can't believe it. She was like, I had these as a kid. And I'm just like, oh, there we go. And also, it just takes that one thing for you to, make it relatable, for you to be like, oh my God, it brings back so many memories, And that's what it is with the Funkos. Like having the Office Funko Pops, I'm just like, bro, it makes me feel like I'm a part of the show. As corny and weird as that sounds, it's just like, I feel like it's like a piece of me, So that's, it's pretty cool.
Right.
But, I don't want to steer too much off topic, but yeah, I mean, that's what I was before. I was just basically an athlete. And that's pretty much it. I never really saw myself collecting anything, really. My dad used to collect, sports memorabilia, like, basketball cards, baseball cards. But, I used to always be like, why are you collecting those things? It's just sitting there and everything. And then, fast forward to now, I'm doing the same exact thing. So I mean, it is what it is, right?
Right. So you pretty much blame Sama for all this.
Oh hell yeah, forget about it. He is the person that's who I point the finger at, Sama. That's it. Because when he first showed it to me, I was just like, I was like, oh, that's nice, but I'm just like, nah, bro, it's not for me. Keep doing your thing. But then, like I said, once I started seeing that they had Funkos that I'm just like, that's pretty cool, like that is relatable to me because I watched the shows and everything, So I was just like, let me see what this looks like. Let me see what that looks like. Oh shit, not bad. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to curse.
Oh no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Oh,
This is,
okay.
my channel is not family friendly, so
Oh, okay. All right. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, Sama is definitely the one to blame. And
for real.
so,
Now,
but yeah. Hmm.
you know, like you said, like you mentioned a little earlier, I mean, when it comes to like Funko Pops, like, are you really selective to what you want to get and everything?
In the beginning, I wasn't. Whatever looked hot, I went for it.
Mhm.
So it was just like my collection was like scattered all over the place. So I had Funkos from like Power Rangers to John Wick. It's just
Right.
like I really didn't care as long as it looked hot. I went for it. But now because Funko makes so many of just like one mold, I'm just like, nah. Let me just stick to certain movie or TV show or whatever. So that's what I do now. Now I just stick to the one genre. That's it. So right now my collection is mostly The Office, My Hero, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. So that's basically my collection, and then the Trolls, but that's my wife's. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Like, there hasn't been anything else to cause your attention. Like, like if you're like a Marvel DC fan, like you want to just go for it.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm a huge Marvel fan. Forget about it. I love Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Hulk. Those are my guys. Um, I mean I do have maybe like one or two pieces of Marvel. Doctor Strange and Hulk. But
Mhm.
as far as like collecting a whole set, because that's how I am. I like to complete stuff. So like if I look on the back of the box and I'm just like, oh wait, there's 10 other Marvel Funkos. I need those. But now I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But I mean, I am a big Marvel guy. I love Spider Man, Strange. Those are my guys. Hulk. And but it's just like there's just so many of them. It's just like which one I'm trying to narrow it down because I don't have much space to put all of them.
Right.
So so it's kind of tough in that sense. But I mean, if it was up to me, I probably have a whole room just for Funkos. It would just be like stacked up. But I can't do that.
For real, yeah. Now, is there anything else that you love to collect? That's not Funko Pop related.
Oh yeah, I mean, just recently I've just been starting to collect the helmets. They're like wearable helmets. So
Oh
I
yeah.
think that yeah, I think they're from like the Legacy collection and stuff like that. So I just started buying the Power Ranger ones. So I bought the White Ranger. I just ordered the Red Ranger one. So they're a little more expensive than Funko Pops. But
Yeah.
that is definitely like what I'm gonna be looking forward to next. And like they also have the Morpher, because
Mhm.
growing up I was a big Power Ranger fan. I
Oh
loved
yeah.
fucking Power Rangers. That was my show. It's just like you couldn't get me off the sofa. Once that was on, that was it. So until this day, I fucking love Power Rangers. But it's just like the old school ones, with like Tommy and everything, Kimberly, Billy, all of them,
Mhm.
Zach. Those were my guys. But yeah, I mean, like right now, let me see if I can show you real quick. So I just have just the one right now, right here.
Ooh,
You know,
yeah, that's
yeah.
dope, man.
So Sama came over my house last week, and he was trying to put it on. but it didn't fit his head, you know. So because, but you know, I mean, I'm gonna probably wear that for Halloween. You know, I just gotta buy the suit with it and everything, you
Mhm.
know. But
Yeah.
that's little by little, you know. But yeah, but the helmets, they're pretty dope. They're cool to display too, you know. And a lot of people, they when they come over, they're like, "Wait, you could wear that?" I'm like, "Yeah, you could wear it." You know, you want to try it on? Sometimes it fits them, sometimes it doesn't. You know, but it's it's pretty cool. I mean, I like them. It reminds me of. I feel like I'm part of the show in that sense. You know,
Yeah, true.
so it's
Yeah.
just like, and then when Halloween comes, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna be like, it's fucking morphin' time. You know, especially with the with the morpher and
Yep.
everything, it lights up and everything. Oh, forget it. I'm gonna have a blast. My son is gonna love it too.
No, definitely, bro. Like, I mean, just like you know, myself, I was a huge Power Ranger guy as well.
Yeah, it's
Like,
insane.
I remember, you know, as a kid, you know, I had a whole bunch of Power Ranger stuff, but then growing up, I don't know what the hell happened with it anymore. So,
Yeah, it's true. You know, because I've had Power Ranger action figures. You know, but as a kid, you know, we don't really take care of it. You know, we don't think that there's going to be some like monetary value to them or anything like that. You know,
mhm.
but like growing up now, it's just like I wish I had those action figures because for me to get a hold of them, like remember, I don't know if you remember, but there was one where it would flip the head. So one side would be it would be them in
Oh
their
yes,
uniform, and then the head would flip. It would be them without the helmet, and then them with the helmet. So it's just like I had all of them. Now, if I want to go and get those, they're pretty pricey. They're up there, you know.
yep,
It's just like my goodness, you know, shit. But you know, those were the toys to collect back in the day. I mean, Power Rangers was everything when we were growing up. I mean, forget it. You know, it was just like you couldn't go nowhere without there being Power Rangers or even parents knowing Power Rangers too. You know, it was insane.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of Sama, he just showed up.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, yeah, he's in the chat
Oh
right
man.
now.
Oh, he is. Oh
Sama.
man, he's funny. Yo, what up, my dude, Mister Petey Sama?
Oh,
Oh
now
man.
he's talking shit about Power Rangers.
Oh, he is. Yo, I don't
He's
know what.
saying Power Rangers are trash.
Oh man, let's not. Come on, my guy. Come on. Already starting. He didn't even. He was. He hasn't even been on this for more than 2 seconds. Already started.
For real.
Oh man, that's all right though.
Now, to you, do you see yourself, you know, collecting, you know, or you know, just in general, becoming a huge collector? Like, do you see yourself, you know, just collecting the next 5 or 10 years, or maybe you just might? I mean, maybe stop us at one point, or maybe you know, just even slow it down.
Uh, I mean, maybe slow it down. Yeah, I don't see myself stopping collecting. You know, I mean, I do enjoy it, even though they just sit there on my wall and everything. You know, but um, I mean, I do like looking at them. I do like the display. I would like to do something with them. You know, like a dope display with them. But you know, I don't think I would ever stop collecting. You know, I think I get that from my dad, you know, because like I said, he had so much sports memorabilia. It was insane. You know, he had, you know, two closets full of baseballs signed and everything, you know, but I don't know, man. I don't think I would stop collecting because there's just so much out there. It's just like it intrigues you so much and you're just like, shit, I need that, you know? Like that's why when I saw the helmets, I just happened to see it on Instagram. And
Mhm.
I was just like, holy shit, those are dope. I was just like, wait a second, you can wear them. I was like, wait a second, you can wear them? I was like, yo, I am definitely buying those, you know? So
Yeah.
it was insane, you know? But there's always something that piques your interest, you know? So I don't think I would ever stop. And then my son, he just loves when I get a new pop. Every time the mailman comes or UPS, he's just like, is that a new pop, Dad? You know, I'm just like, oh, maybe. You know, so it's just like I don't think I would ever stop collecting. Slow it down, yeah, for sure. The stopping, I don't think so. Yeah, man. But what about you?
I mean, well, I mean, I think it just depends on like what I love to collect. You know, like So I know with Funko lately, they just haven't been as great, and there's just a
Yeah,
time where it makes me think like, do I still want to buy them? Do I still want to collect them? Maybe just slow it down and really be selective and everything. So like it kind of like varies on that position and everything. Because
yeah,
like right now at the moment, I'm just like going harder with the Marvel Legends, and that's why I love collecting right now more than the Funko
yeah,
Pops.
yeah. I mean, I've seen some of the Marvel Legends, and they are fucking dope. The only thing is that they are a little more expensive, obviously, but I mean, I saw a Doctor Strange one, and I was just like, "Holy shit!" But then, when I saw how much it was, I was like, "Oh, it could wait a little bit." So
Yeah,
it's just like But those are dope. It's just that I would have nowhere to really display it, and I'm just like, you know, it's tough because, like I said, there's always something that piques your interest, and then when you want it, it's just like you want it, and that's it. But I mean,
yeah.
I would like to get into that also. Um, but I just don't have the space for it. I was running out of space for my Funkos. I have them in my closet now because I have no more space. It's just like, my wife is like, "What are you doing with those?" I'm like, "Don't touch."
For
you
real.
know, but it's all right. I mean, I love the whole collecting thing. What I miss the most really is to go out and hunt. That I really liked. Me and Sama used to go out, and do some hunt videos and stuff like that, and it was a lot of fun. But now it's just like with everything that's been happening, it's we can't really do it as much as we used to. But that's what I really like about the collecting, going for the hunt and then actually getting what you were looking for. To me, that's pretty dope.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
And
man.
what's up, Beast Poppin'? What's up, bro? Thank you for tuning in. And and then we got Sama still saying that no cursing.
No curse. Yeah, my guy hates when I curse.
Doesn't he curse
Sometimes,
himself?
I mean, I can't help it sometimes. My guy's always like, the kids are watching, the kids are watching. Just like, my guy, come on.
Well, you know
Oh,
what,
man.
Sama? We'll make an exception since my channel is not a family friendly
Yeah,
show. So
yeah, yeah. That's funny. Sama's a clown.
definitely is. Now, to you, speaking of on Funko Pops again, out of the lines that you love to collect, what's your favorite line? I mean,
Oh,
I know Power Rangers for a fact, but like, is there any other lines that you also love to collect more?
oh yeah, The Office. I have every single one. Every time an Office Funko went up, I went for it. Like there was like that to me. That's my all-time favorite show, The Office. So I just once I saw that Funko got the licensing for it, then I was just like, oh, I'm game. You know, because when I first started collecting, that's what I was asking Osama. I was just like, yo, I was like, do they have any Office Funkos? And he was like, nah, not yet. And then I was just like, whatever. And then Funko came out with the licensing rights for Funko, and I was just, I mean, for The Office, and I was like, oh shit, now it's game time. So I have every single one of them. So I'm just waiting for the third wave to come out, and then I'm gonna get those too, without a doubt. But that is my favorite show, you know. But the Power Ranger ones I don't have anymore. At one point, I
Mm,
had to sell almost my entire collection. But
mm,
I would like to get them back, but I'm just like, I have no space. Now I want the
true,
helmets. I think the helmets are better than the Funkos, in my opinion.
true. Yeah. Now
And Funko, uh huh.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, no, I was just gonna say, in Funko, they're just like oversaturated everything, man. And some of them, like Sama keeps making fun of me because Dwight, there's like
Mm,
I have all the Dwights, and I think there's like 15 Dwights. It's just like he's like, how many fucking Dwights you gonna have? It's just like when you like a show, you like a show. When you like something, that's how it is. The same thing with Vegeta. Vegeta has the same mold, just
mm.
different colors or chromes, and it's just like how many Vegetas you gonna make, you know? So it's like that's how I feel with, you know, with Dwight. I'm just like it's a different pose, different costume, you know. But with Vegeta, it's always the same pose where he's just like, you know, arm extended
Right.
and everything. But you know, it is what it is.
No, yeah, because that's why I was gonna speak on that. Like, speaking on The Office, what's your take that they just have done so many Dwights already? Like, there's just so many characters that they could do, but they're just like basically doing sticking on Dwight like so much.
Nah, you're right about that. You know, I mean, I as a fan, I don't mind because there are so many different costumes that Dwight has worn on the show. But
Mhm.
as a Funko collector, I'm, you know, with everybody else. Like, yo, there's so many other characters on the show you can put out, and you're not. You know, you keep trying to suck everyone dry with the same character. It's just like we get it. Dwight wore 1,000 costumes. You know, Michael Scott wore 1,000 costumes. You know, it's just like where's Phyllis? You know, where's Creed? You know, it's just like where are these guys at? Where's Oscar? You know, it's just like bring those guys out. We want those guys also. You know, but it's just like they're just like sticking with just like you know, Jim and Dwight and Michael. And it's just like, yeah, those are the three main guys, but we want some other people too. You know, they're just coming out with Jan, you know, and I think they're also going to do like Andy in a sumo costume or whatever, you know. So it's just like, you know, okay, now they're starting to bring out a few other characters, but it's just like, we're kind of sick of the Dwights already. We're kind of sick of the Michaels, the Jims. It's just like, okay, enough's enough, you know? Like, for instance, I have the Funko exclusive Dwight with him holding the unicorn doll. And then I have the, what is it? Where is it? Where is it? Then I have the Comic Con one from 2019, the New York Comic Con, with him holding the bobblehead. So it's just like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you know, he's holding two dolls. You know, it's just, yeah, one's a unicorn, one is of himself. It's just like, oh, we get it. You know,
Mhm.
it's just like you could have done something else. You know, I feel like they lack creativity sometimes, Funko, and it's just like, give us a little bit more. You know, that's why
Exactly.
that's like with the you know with the statues and everything like that. It's just like you have different poses. You can put on you know different accessories on them and stuff like that, and it's just like okay, that's what we want, you know, not the same mold with, you know, just a different color or something, you know, it gets boring. And then
Mhm.
people start to want to leave the Funko game and it's just like, you know, it's the same thing, you know, so it gets boring after a while. And us as human beings, we want some excitement. We don't want to see the same thing over and over and over again.
Exactly, man. We all just hope that just one day Funko stops being lazy and gives us what we want.
It's true, man. You know, I feel like they just got like an assembly line of people and it's just like use the same one. Who cares? You know, and it's
Exactly.
just like, you know, I'm just like, man, you know, be a little more creative, you know? That's where people start, that's where the interest starts to peak. People are like, oh my God, you guys are doing so many different things. Let me stick around, you know, see what you guys have, you know? But if it's the same repetitive stuff, people are going to be like, yo, this is boring. What else is out there? Let me see what else I can get, you know? And, you know, me and Sama, we talk about it all the time. You know, that's why he's moving on to comics and stuff like that, you know? But, you know, it is what it is at this point. I mean, I'm just a huge fan of The Office, so it's just like it's hard for me to kind of like stem away from them. You know, I'm just fuck it, I'll just collect them all. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Now, I mean, we kind of spoke about this a little earlier, but how did your wife, feel first when you first went all out with the Funko Pop?
You're gonna get me in trouble, AJ. You're gonna get me in trouble. I gotta go to a different room right now. Nah, I mean, when I first started collecting, you know, it's kind of a fog to me. I don't really remember, but there were times when she's just like, "Yo, what are you doing with these things? They're just sitting here." you know, and it's just like, I'm like, oh, they're nice to look at, you know, same way you're nice to look at, they're nice to look at. That's why, you know, we have you guys around, you know. You know, but she, I mean, in the beginning, she wasn't really giving me too much shit. It was just like, it, it, it started bothering her when she would see that every day I was getting boxes delivered to my house, and it was just Funko, Funko, Funko. She's just like, yo, what the fuck is this guy doing? And I'm just like, it's an addiction. But you know, then after a while, you know, she was just like, then I would tell her like, yo, I'm gonna just sell my whole collection. Fuck it. She'd just be like, then she would be like, why? And I'm just like, don't you not like them? Like, you know, I thought you were just giving me shit the other day about not wanting them here and stuff. I'm gonna sell. And then after a while, you know, she came around, and she's starting to like them, you know. And her favorite ones are The Office also, and the Trolls. You know, now, you know, I just bought a bunch of Trolls for her and everything like that, you know. So, you know, now she's just like, oh, fuck it, you know, just keep them all. Who cares? And I'm just like, yeah, let's do it. I'll keep it. But I'm just like running out of space because like the Trolls, they came out with like a 10-inch one now. So like with that one, I had to keep it out of the box and everything. But now it's all right. Now it's all right.
Not true. And
Yeah,
we
man.
got Woke Sage in the building. What up, bro?
Oh shit. What up, y'all? Savage life.
Now,
Yeah,
to
man.
you, have you ever had those regret moments
Oh,
where
when
you,
I'm buying Funkos?
yeah, or anything else, you know, in general, yeah.
Uh Only when I look at my bank account, I'm like, oh shit, I
Mm.
fucking regret this shit. You know? But I mean, I've had some of those moments, yeah. And then especially when you buy overpriced Funkos, because that's what I used to do in the beginning. If
Mm.
I wanted it, I bought it. I didn't care how much it was, and it was just, you know, that's what I did. And it was, and now I look at the Funkos that I paid, you know, a nice piece of change for, and I look at what they're worth now. I'm just like, it's pretty upsetting, you know. And I'm just like, I paid $80 for this, and now it's $12. I'm just like, bro, if I just waited, I could have gotten it for $12, you know. But it's just like my impulsive ass. I'm just like, I gotta have it. I don't care how much it is, and that's that, you know. But I've definitely had a bunch of those moments where there's that instant regret where I'm just like, bro, did I just really waste this amount of money on some plastic? Like, did I really? You know, and you know, but it is what it is. I mean, I like looking at them. I like collecting them. You know, it's an expensive hobby, that's for sure. You know, but you know, it's a hobby that I like. You know, everyone has their thing. Everybody has their thing that they like to do. You know,
Exactly.
and people like to collect stamps, coins. You know, it is what it is. You know, I know someone that collects $2 bills. You know, so it's just like, you know, it is what it is. Everyone has that in them. You know, to collect something.
True.
You
Definitely
know,
right.
yeah. But
And we got
there have. Uh huh.
oh, go ahead.
No, no, no. I was just gonna say the same thing like said before. There have been a lot of times where I've regretted
Oh,
uh, buying Funkos.
for real. Yeah. Pretty much we all have, including me.
Yeah, man, it's insane. You know the things we do.
Exactly. Yeah, and I was just gonna say that, you know, we got Beast Poppin who asked, you know, how many 10-inch pops do you have in your collection?
Uh, just the just the one, just the one Trolls one. That's it. The 10-inch ones I don't really collect because they take up too much space. You know, I have a
Mm.
few 6-inch ones. You know, but the 10-inch I don't really mess with those. You know, like they had coming out with a 10-inch All Might. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm a huge My Hero fan, but I'm not gonna buy that one. You know, I have like fucking 10 different All Mights already. You know,
Mm. Exactly.
yeah, but I only have the one. That's it. You know,
Yeah, it's just like, you know, how we were talking about a little earlier that, Funko, they just overdo with the same character, like how you just mentioned. You know, they just done so many All Mights already.
yeah, It's true, man. They have, and like I said, for someone like myself that I like to complete the sets, I would just go out and be like, I don't care. He's in the school uniform, I want him. He's metallic, I want him. He's chrome, that's how it was with me. And then like after a while, I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm just gonna wait until Funko comes out with some shit that I liked, and that's it. So me, I'm a big metallic fan of Funkos. So if they come out with it metallic, then I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna just wait for the metallic one, because that's what I did with the Kirishima and the Deku one. The box lunch exclusive and the FYE one. So I just waited until they came out metallic, and that's when I bought them. I didn't buy the regular ones. And then same thing with All Might from Barnes and Noble. I think that's him in his Silver Age uniform. That one's metallic too. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'll buy it. You know, but that's one of my favorite variants of Funko. So if it's metallic, I'm going for it. You know.
Exactly, really.
Yeah.
I mean, to you, I mean, what's your take on that? Like they come out with the comment, and then they come out with the metallic, glow, locked.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like it's shitty and it sucks, because they make you buy the regular one first, and then they come out with one that's flocked. Then they come out with one that's metallic, and then I'm chrome, and I'm just like they did with Beerus. Beerus came out regular, then he came out flocked. Now he's coming out chrome. It's just like, we might as well just wait until a variant that we actually like and collect comes out and just go for it. So, that to me kind of sucks that they do that, because, for the new collectors, they'll be like, oh, shoot, I want this, let me get it. And then it comes out metallic and it looks even better than the regular one. And it's just like, it kind of, it fucking sucks in my opinion. But like I have the Last Airbender, Appa. I have him the regular size, and then I have him the 6-inch, which is flocked. If I would have known they would have came out with a flocked one, I wouldn't have bought the regular sized one. I would have just been like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just wait till it comes out flocked.
Yeah. And Woke Sage, he just asked, isn't there like a metallic beers as well?
I think so, yeah. I think so. Sama knows more about the Dragon Balls. I gave up on them, man. I'm just like, bro, it's just, the way he feels about Dwight is the way I feel about Vegeta and Goku. There's just like over 1,000 of them. I'm just like sick of seeing them already. Man, it looks like they're starting to do that with Beerus now too. But I think there is a metallic. I think there is a metallic Beerus.
Yeah.
And that's Funimation. I think they were all Funimation exclusives, weren't they?
I think they all were, yeah.
Yeah, I think they all were. And it's just
well, I think one of them was a con exclusive, I believe.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
And to you, what's your most memorable Funko Pop and why?
My most memorable one. Wow. Okay, that's a good one. My most memorable one. I would have to say it's Yondu. The Target. He was a con exclusive, but he was shared with Target.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be my most memorable one, just for the simple fact that I used to stay up till like 3, 4 in the morning waiting for Target to release their Funkos at that weird ass fucking time.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I would miss work sometimes just waiting up. And I remember Yondu, Target would say like they were coming out with it on one day, and then it wouldn't come out. And then they were like, okay, now we're really going to do it this day. And I think it still didn't come out. And then finally, Sama's girlfriend, she actually was online and she bought me one too. So she ended up buying it for me because I gave up. I was like, yo, bro, this fucking sucks, And I was just like, I've been waiting up for like 3 days for this dude and he hasn't released, because I follow a lot of the Funko pages on my Instagram. So as soon as it goes up, they have the link on their page, So I used to do that, and I used to wait and wait and wait. And Target, like I said, would release their exclusives at a weird fucking time, like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm just like, bro, no one's staying up till that time. And I was always afraid because the bots would take over. And if you didn't get it within like the first 5 minutes, that's it. You were asked out.
Like for real, like I mean that used to be me too. Like if there's like a dope Target exclusive, then I might get it
Yeah.
and wait for it because like you said, they always go live at what 6, 9 a.m. for you and 6 a.m. for me. So
Yeah. So it's
why
just like
can't they do it at night or something?
it's true, man. They pick the weirdest times to release these things, and it's just like I'm sure they know that there's going to be a lot of traffic driven to their site. So I don't know. Maybe they're purposely doing that because they're like whoever doesn't wake up or whatever isn't getting it or whatever the case may be. But it's just like it kind of sucks because like there are people that are actually looking forward to a specific Funko, and then it's just like the bots take over and they can't get their hands on it. It's just it kind of sucks, and that's how it was with us in the beginning too. We really wanted a Funko. We would wait, and then within seconds sold out. And we would just be like, what the hell? How did that happen? I didn't even get to, click refresh on the website and it's already gone. And it seems like Funko, it seems like it's going back to that way again because with the whole thing that happened with SDCC, with the virtual con, like, bro, that shit sucked. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I just wanted one, which was Bakugo. That was it. I just wanted Bakugo. And shit didn't work out. I was on my fucking laptop, on my phone. I was on FaceTiming with Sama too. And it was just like, bro, we didn't get it, And I was on my laptop for 45 minutes or almost an hour. And I was just like, shit is ridiculous. Because it's just like these companies, they know they're going to generate a lot of traffic. It's just like, get the shit fixed already,
Yeah, like, I mean, I was the same way, I just wanted one stinking pop, and I couldn't get it. Any of SDCC.
Yeah, it really messed with me, man, because it was just like, and then if you want those pops from SDCC, you gotta buy them secondhand and shit, and people are trying to lowball you and everything with the price. Like I saw a Bakugo for $400. I'm like, bro, are you serious? And it's just insane to me, I mean, listen, I don't care if you want to make your money, but $400 for something that was $12.50. I mean, come on, boy.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's insane. Because there are people out there that would reflip it, but then you got the collectors that really want it, and they're just like, yo, I want this piece for my collection. And it's just like, I mean, it is what it is, but it's just like, it sucks that it got to be that way sometimes.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let's see here. Well, when you first came on the scene and everything, like who were like some of the first people that you met?
That I met? Wow. Some of the first people that I met. I would say I met a lot of comic book store guys, because I have 2 local comic book shops that I used to go to. And they're the ones that would have the Funkos there and stuff like that. And they're the ones that I met first. And then I ended up meeting people online and social media and stuff like that, and then through Sama also, So, those were like some of the first people that I started to meet and talk to and started vibing with them. And, we all have the same interest, and, when you have that common ground, you just vibe quick with people, and it's just, and it's cool because you all have the same common interests and you all everything's relatable. And we can all just like chill and talk about, whatever, And then obviously down the road, you start to get a little more personal and start to know the person and the people more personally, But that's who I started meeting first. because I thought the comic book stores were the ones with all the connections, you know. So I was just like, oh, you know, let's get cool with them or whatever, you know, and you know they'll be cool with us, and they didn't work out like that, you know. So and it was actually people that were on social media that were really cool and were like, bro, like you need anything, just holla. Any advice, let us know. We'll help you. You know, we've been through it. We know the game. You know, and it is what it is. So I just be, oh shit, all right, cool. You know, because it's tough to find people like that. You know, everyone's just like trying to like. There were some people where they're just like, you know, like I'm not trying to help you out. It is what it is. You know, and I'm just like, just simple question. You know, I mean, you ain't gotta take it personal. You know, but some people are the way they are. You know, it is what it is.
Exactly. And we got Woke Sage that just said, who are some of the coolest people that you met? And if you say the wrong answer, you're out the group.
Well, I mean, you asked me the first people I've met, you know, but I
Yeah.
mean, I have a blast on the Savages chat room. The only thing is that every fucking day I got to catch up because I'm just like, you know, I'm either working and everything. I'm just like scrolling. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? You know, so it's just like, I don't even have time to respond. I'm just reading everything, you know? So like there are times when dudes be like, yo, the chat is dead. I'm just like, no, I'm here. I'm just reading everything, you know? It's just like, you know, I got to play catch up. But
I
it's
mean,
cool, and you know I like being a part of the Savages chat room. I mean, it's fucking cool. Everybody there is hilarious. You know, everyone is cool. Like I said, it's the vibes. You know, everyone has good vibes, and that's fucking awesome.
yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. Now, what kind of anime shows that you like to watch as well? You know, besides Dragon Ball and besides My Hero.
Oh well, Seven Deadly Sins is a big one for me. Me and my wife, we love that show, and I mean we haven't started watching season 4 yet. You know, but you know, because we like to binge everything. So it's just like once we watch it, we watch everything in one shot. Like we finished Seven Deadly Sins, the first 3 seasons, in like 2 days, 3 days. Like we did not move from the fucking sofa, you know. But Seven Deadly Sins is another one that I love to watch. I'm waiting for Funko to come out with some of those also, see what they do with that, you know. And but I wasn't really big into anime that much, even growing up. I was, you know, mostly into Dragon Ball Z, and that was all I knew because, like, that was like the mecca of anime. You know, it was just like they were like the top anime at that time, and from what I remember. And now it's like My Hero, Funko Sama put me. I mean, PD Sama. Sorry, you know, I keep getting it confused. PD Sama, you know, he put me up on My Hero, and I just fell in love with that. And then Seven Deadly Sins was another one he told me to watch, and I was just like, "Yo, Meliodas is the fucking man. That is my dude right there." You know, perverted as shit, but I fucking love him. You know, but that's another anime that I watch. I know Bond is cool too. Mommy likes Bond too, and my son is here. He's just sitting on over here listening to me.
Now, is there like any other like brand collectible or like like that you may want to collect soon, in the near future? Like if it's like NECA, SH3 rides, and maybe more legends. Like, is there anything that you would love to collect in the near future like that?
uh, I mean, when I was a teenager, I was collecting Pokemon cards for a little bit, and now that I see, you know, my guy OT Origami, shout out to Origami Timmy, you know, now that I see him doing opening his packs and everything like that, I think that's going to be like my next collectible journey, the Pokemon cards, you know, because I was a big Pokemon fan also. You know, I still like it, but then after, you know, after the 150, I just got lost. I was just like, yo, how many are we gonna have here? You know,
Mhm.
but I think that will be like the next thing I venture into, Pokemon cards. And I think, my son will love it because he loves Pokemon too, and like I said, that was something I was collecting for a little while as a teenager. I had the binder and everything, and I was just putting them in the sleeves in order and shit, and going to the comic book store and buying them. I think they were like $5 a pack or something like that at the time. So, but I think that'll be the next thing I would get into is Pokemon cards. The statues I would love to get into. The only thing is, like I said, I do not have the space. It's just like,
Yeah.
but some of them are fucking dope. Like I said, the Doctor Strange one, we saw two of them, and I was because they don't make too much Doctor Strange, so
Right.
I was just like, me and Sama, we went to a comic book store by me, and they had two of them, and I was just like, bro, this shit is official. If I could, I would, but I can't.
Exactly.
I'm trying to squeeze the helmets in, and it's just I'm having trouble with that too.
For real. Now, like to you, what have been some of the biggest places that you like to buy from, whether if it's in store physically or online?
Uh, Online, I like to buy, mostly Hot Topic and stuff like that. Those are like the more generic places to buy. But in store, we got a store out here in Long Island. It's called Newberry Comics, and they pretty much like have an entire section just dedicated to Funko. I don't know if they have one out by you, Newberry Comics.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I know they have a few locations, but this one Sama put me up on also, and they have mostly commons, and they do get the chases, but they keep the chases behind. So, you got to kind of like get lucky and be there, at the right time, right place. And that's one comic book store that we like to go to, and another one by me is Royal Collectibles. That's another one, but they kind of like to shaft people with the prices, especially the con ones. It's just like, my guy, I could get this online for like $20 cheaper. Why are you selling it for this much? You know, and I mean, it is what it is. They have every right to sell it for however much they want. But yeah, those are the stores we like to go to. I like going in person. That's my thing. I like going in person, seeing it and everything. Buying online is just like, it takes the fun out of it, out of the whole collecting journey and everything.
I mean, I feel on that. I mean, me myself, I don't really buy anything in stores anymore. Like I just been getting everything online. Sometimes I don't have the time to go to the stores or anything.
Yeah. But you used to go out to the stores and everything?
Oh yeah, I used to. I think when I first started collecting, back in 2018 with the Funko Pops, I
Yeah.
used to go a lot to like Hot Topic or GameStop, even
Right.
Target.
Yeah.
But now sometimes I don't have the time, so I'm just getting everything online.
Yeah, that's true. Because it is a big time saver buying everything online and everything. But yeah, you're definitely right about that. I mean, what made you stop trying? What made you stop going in person and stuff like that? How come you just
Well,
buy everything online?
one of the reasons was like sometimes my local Target, Walmart, they don't have shit.
Yeah, that seems to be the case over here too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so you just felt like you were wasting your time and everything?
yeah, cause sometimes if there's something new coming out and that I like, and if I know it's not gonna be in stores, I'm just not gonna go.
Yeah.
Like when the Marvel Black Light pops came out,
Yeah.
like a month, like 2 months ago or so.
Yeah.
Um, my Target didn't have them.
At all? They didn't get them stocked in. Nothing.
They never got them. Like when they
Oh
first
wow.
when they first released, I didn't go that day, but then I went to Target the next day to get some things, and I didn't have any at all. Probably ran out, probably
Oh
the
wow.
morning or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but just like I kind of like stopped trying and everything.
Oh wow. That sucks. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, over here, I didn't even attempt to look for those. You know. I mean, they were pretty cool, but it's just like with the way everything is going, it's just like now with all the new rules and all this other crap, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just like, I'll just buy my shit online. I'm like you. I'm gonna just buy it online. Like
yeah,
even I buy from Shumi also. Shumi is not bad, you know. So it's not bad. The only thing is that you gotta wait a long fucking time with them, but you know, they're not that bad. At least you know you're gonna get it.
exactly.
Yeah, you know. But sometimes by the time I I've had situations where I bought Funkos online and like I get them like 3 months later, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know I bought this. You know, it's just like, I'm over it. Let me get rid of this shit. You know, but you know, like I just recently pre-ordered The Last of Us, the Funko Pops from the game The Last of Us. So it was just like I wanted them. The game was pretty cool. So you know, I just figured, you know what, let me just buy them, see what happens. You know.
Yeah, and we got Nakama in the building. What up, bro? Thanks for tuning in. And then Beast Poppin asked if you were like a big collector in comics, or do you plan on doing comics anytime soon?
I'm not really a big fan of comics. My dad collected comic books also. You know, he had a bunch, and he wanted me to sell them for him. You know, because he had some that were, you know, when he bought them as a kid, they were like 25 cents or whatever. You know,
Mm.
and but as far as the comics, the covers are pretty cool, but it's just like I don't know. I'm not a fan of reading, so I'm just like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna bother. But comics, nah, I wouldn't. I don't see myself getting into comics at all. I'll leave that to the Sama. He can collect all the comics he wants, man. You
Yeah.
know, he's talking all these new terms and everything. I'm just like, bro, I don't even know what you're saying, but okay. Oh man.
What about like some of the stuff that you were heavily into as a kid, like you mentioned with Power Rangers and such, like uh would you want to go back to get them, like the Power Ranger Funkos? I mean, you kind of did mention this a little earlier, but like
Hmm.
maybe go back at it again, or like so, maybe if you were into like the Ninja Turtles as well, would you like go at it as well? Like near future.
Oh yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, I would love to. You know, the new Ninja Turtle ones that just came out. You know, they remind me of the. I think they are supposed to be from like the '90s or whatever, from when um, with April O'Neil and the four of them and everything, and Casey Jones. Like those, I definitely want to get. Uh, Ninja Turtles was my shit growing up too. I still have the movies, the original movies that when they first came out. But yeah, I would like to recollect the Power Ranger ones. You know, just some of them. I don't think I would do all of them. I had the Megazord, I had the Dragon Zord. You know, and those were pretty cool. Those were the coolest ones for me out of the whole Power Ranger collection. You know, but yeah, I think I would. Uh, it just all depends. Like I said, and I need the space. I don't have the space. If I had
Ex-
the space, I would definitely jump on it quick. You know, but that's the only thing. That's the only reason why I, you know, hold back a little from collecting as much as I would like to is because of the space.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now, growing up, what were some other things that you were heavily into, besides Power Rangers and such?
Oh, wow. I don't know because growing up, I thought I was going to be a basketball star. So, and that definitely did not work out. So, but as far as collecting, I just remember myself collecting, you know, Pokemon cards and, you know, the Power Ranger action figures I've had, Ninja Turtle action figures I had. Um, yeah, and that's pretty much it because that's what I was into as a kid. That's what was around us, growing up. We didn't really have the variety like they do now, like with SpongeBob and, I mean, Family Guy is really not for kids, but, they have so many different types of cartoons nowadays. We really didn't have that. We had Cartoon Network, but that was about it. But, you know, yeah, I wasn't really into collecting much as a kid. I just recently became a nerd, you know, in
Yeah.
like 3 years ago, So it's just like a lot of the stuff that I had, I just gave it to my dad. Whatever I collected, even my Pokemon cards I collected, I just gave them to my pops. I was like, here, you can have them, you know. And he saved them and everything. He has them in storage and everything. And he's just like, you know what? One day these are gonna be worth money. And I was just whatever. I don't care. I was a kid. I didn't care.
Yeah.
When you're done with the pack, yeah, Papa.
And we got
Yeah.
Sama just said that you still want to be a basketball star.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to, but with my age, I'm considered a dinosaur in basketball years. So I would love to. I would love to do that one day, but nah, I can't. Not anymore. You know.
I mean,
The,
you're
uh-huh.
not you're not that old, bro. I mean, you can still do it. But, like you said, until your back, your body gives out and whatnot.
Oh
Just keep
yeah.
going at it.
I mean, forget it. Yeah, I would love. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna play in the parks and stuff like that. And I have my younger brother who's 19. But he thinks he's super nice and everything. But I still got to school him, teach him what the old school knows. And teach him a thing or two. But I mean, I don't think those days are over. That's it. Now I just do it for fun, recreational purposes. That's it. Nothing else. I think the next phase would be trying to make my son the next NBA superstar. Yeah, I think I'll just end up coaching him and stuff like that. That's about it. Because that's how I grew up in sports and everything. I grew up playing every sport, and then just like I said, just recently I ended up becoming a nerd and starting to collect stuff. You know, because slowly my body's giving out on me, and I am old, my guy. Well, no, I'm not that old. I'm only 32, but still, you know, playing
Yeah.
sports almost your whole life, it takes a toll on your body.
No, yeah. Now, to you and Sama, what was the biggest thing, main inspiration, to have started the Pop Bros TV channel?
Oh, the inspiration! Wow. Uh, Honestly, I don't know. I mean, we weren't really inspired by anything. I don't know if maybe he was. I don't know. I wasn't inspired by anything, but um, we were just buying them, and we just came up with the brilliant idea to be like, you know what, we're buying them. Why not showcase them? So we were just like, oh fuck it, let's just try a YouTube channel, see where it takes us, see what happens. And we were having a lot of fun with it. I liked editing the videos and stuff like that. Because when you're done with it, it's just like, yo, I did this. It's just like it's my finished product. I loved it. It's just that like with the scheduling and everything, it's tough for me and him to be on the same page now. So that's why I recently just told him, we should do a podcast and everything. I think that would be better because we don't have to be in the same room.
Mhm.
And me and him, we like to talk shit all the time. That's just something we do on a daily basis every time me and him talk. So but there was really no inspiration like that. Nah, we were just like, you know what, let's just showcase what we got. And we ended up meeting some pretty cool people along the way. So it's just like, it ended up working out better than we thought, you know?
It definitely did, because you and Sama have done amazing stuff, amazing content on the Pop Bros channel.
Thanks, man. I mean, we try to, kind of we were trying to do it a little differently because so many people had a channel where they were showcasing Funkos, and it was just like we want to do that, but we want to do it like our style, you know. So I'm always joking around. I'm always like, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Like I don't care. He's more like, let's relax, let's see where this goes. You know, he's more of a let's have a plan type of guy. Me, I'm just like, I don't need no plan. I'm just going for it. I don't care, you know. And he's just like, nah, we don't want to crash and burn. Let's think about it first, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where we kind of balance out, you know.
Yeah, because yeah, someone just mentioned that he speaks the truth and not shit.
Oh my god, yo, he's a fucking clown, I swear. Yeah, but I mean, that's just how it is, you know, and that's why remain really close friends, you know. I mean, for God's sake, he's my son's godfather, you know. So it's just like, you know, we've been cool and we keep it real with each other. You know, we're really transparent with one another, and that's just how it is. And you know, even with the channel, there's sometimes when he's just like, "Yo, bro, this isn't gonna work," and I'm just like, "All right, fuck it, whatever," you know. And then they're, you know, vice versa, you know. And we don't take nothing personal. We just say what it is, and that's it, you know.
Yeah, true.
You know, so I
And
mean,
then
mhm.
I was just gonna say that Bees Pop and asked that what was the first Funko Pop that your wife bought you as a gift?
Man, I don't think she ever bought me a Funko. Nah. Honestly, I don't think she's ever bought me. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think she's ever bought me one. You know, but my first Funko, I remember, and I remember who gave it to me and everything like that. You know, but as far as her, I don't think she's ever bought me a Funko Pop.
Mm.
You know, but my first Funko was given to me by Funko Sama. Well, Petey Sama. You know, and it was of LeBron James. And
Yeah,
I
he
don't.
just mentioned that in the comments that
Uh,
you bought him the first pop and then you sold it.
yeah, and
No
I ended up
love.
selling it. Yeah. Yeah, and then I ended up selling it, you know. And it's stupid that I sold it because, you know, now he's almost a grail, the one that he gave me. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
bro, I fucking got rid of it, you know. And LeBron is one of my favorite players, you know, next to Kyrie Irving, you know. But you know, he just that was my first Funko. But my wife, I don't think she's ever bought me a Funko. I'm always the one buying them,
Mhm.
you know. And then she's always just like, "The fuck is this?" You know. Like, it is what it is, you know. But yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And I believe we're about to wrap this up. So Kid Kaboom, bro, thank you for tuning in, being a part of this. Definitely huge honor having you on here.
Oh,
Shout out to Mama, Papa TV, everything, man. A couple of great guys, doing an awesome channel. So make sure you go check them out, man. Their channel's in the description below. Same as Kikaboom's Instagram. Make sure you go follow him. He's a great dude, awesome guy. Glad I was able to get him on here and just get to know him more and what goes on in his mind as a collector and everything.
yeah, thank you, my brother. I appreciate it, AJ. Thank you for the time. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. You know, my apologies with, you know, my son in the background, you know.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Yeah, he just wanted to be around me and listen to everything I was saying, you know. But yeah, man, I really appreciate everything. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much, bro. This was a blast. I had a fun time. Thank you, man. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Definitely was not from time. And then we got Sama saying that he needs a new partner in crime and he's taking applications.
Oh my god. Yo, this guy always talks hot shit, man. I swear. And I'm gonna call him after this too. I thought he's supposed to be working. What time is it? He's supposed to be working. The hell is
Yeah,
he doing over here?
yeah, for him,
But yeah, man.
yeah, yeah, because then he mentioned he was gonna be working later on.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, he works afternoon. He works afternoons.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
yeah, he works MTA. You know, he don't want me
Mhm.
to you know, throw that out there, but I did anyway. You know, but he works
Yeah.
MTA, and they have him on like the afternoon or PM shift, something like that. You know, so But yeah, man. But I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you having me on. This was really cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no
Much
problem,
love.
bro. It was definitely another fun and awesome episode. And like I said, thank you for being a huge part of this as well. Because this was episode 29 of my live stream series. So uh, definitely a huge part. You having you on here for this my series to become a huge success and everything.
Yeah, man. I mean, keep it up, bro. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. The consistency will actually pay off in the long run. It is what it is. That's just the key to everything. Just be consistent, and you'll see the results. And have fun doing it. Don't when you're having fun doing things, you don't even see the success. And you'll just enjoy every minute. Because like the old saying
Yeah,
goes, I don't mean to be cheesy. It's not the destination; it's the journey, and that's what makes it all the fun. The journey.
right. Yeah.
And
No, yeah, bro.
there's so much
Definitely.
truth to that. But yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing, and keep your head up. That's it, you know, because
Appreciate that, bro.
yeah, staying motivated is tough. It's extremely tough,
Mhm.
bro. But you know, just figure out your why. Once you know your why, that's it. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And before we head out, I also want to shout out everybody who came through. Sama, Bees, Woke Sage, Nakama, and everyone who's gonna watch the replay after this. Really appreciate every single one of you. Really means a lot. And with that being said, like I mentioned, go check out Kit Kab00m. Go follow him. Instagram, Pop Bros channel, description, everything below. Go subscribe to their channel. Awesome stuff they do. And yeah, this is AJ from AJ's Collectibles signing out. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Later, yeah. Thank you.